Welcome all, my dear friends. Heartily congratulations to all of you on this auspicious day, that is World IP Day, World Intellectual Property Day. And the theme for this year 2022 is IP and Youth Innovating for the Future. Okay, so today is 26th April 2022, and friends, we will continue our journey with form number 26 and its relevant sections and rules. So see what a coincidence here. Today is 26th April 2022, which is the IP day, and we are continuing with our form number 26. Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, so welcoming you all with the keyword authorization. Okay, so the key term of today's discussion is authorization. So that's why I have taken the verb form, that is authorize. Okay, so let us proceed. Form number 26. The relevant sections are 127 and 132. Rule is 135. Okay. So the title for Form 26 is Form of Authorization of a Patent Agent or any person in a matter or proceeding under the Act. The title for Section 127 is Rights of Patent Agents, and the title for Section 132 is Savings in respect of other persons authorized to act as agents. Rule number 135 has the title Agency. Okay. So we can say here all this, that means the form, the sections and the rule revolves around the word patent agents. Okay, and the action verb here is authorization. Fine. So we can very well establish the relationship between this is Section 127 talks about rights of patent agents. Section 132 talks about savings in respect of other persons authorized to act as agents. That means it also revolves around the word agents or patent agents. Okay. And 135 is about agency, that is the institution. Okay. And the title for Form 26 is Form of Authorization of a Patent Agent or any person in a matter or proceeding under the Act. Okay. That means the noun here is the agent or the patent agent, and the action verb is the authorization. So you can just remember like this. We can remember this relationship between these three through the action verb, that is authorization. Okay, and you can actually remember both the keywords, the primary keywords which talks about the agent or patent agent, and the secondary keyword is the authorization. So patent agent, authorization, form 26, sections 127, 132, rule 135. Just try to set this picture in your mind so that so many sections, rule and form that will be as this picture is shown here now, in this type only it will be set in your mind so that easily you can recall it. Whenever form number 26 is uttered anywhere, you can just remember, yeah, authorization of patent agents. Okay, relating to sections 127, 132 and rule 135. Likewise. Fine friends, let us proceed. So friends, let us pick a section of the Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005. And the section I have picked up is section 127, which comes from chapter 21 and whose title is Patent Agents. That means the title for chapter 21 is Patent Agents. And we can see here friends, the title for section 127 is we can say the title is rights of patent agents. So we can just mark it here like this, right? That means the title is rights of patent agents. Okay, so let us proceed. So friends, the key phrase or the key term for this section is actually patent agent. And when you recall only patent agent and somehow it is related with the rights of a patent agent, so easily you can remember the respective section. Okay, so let us proceed further. Just try to remember this key term and you can very easily recall its section, the contents of this respective section. Fine. Okay, so let us proceed further. Subsection says, or we can say not exactly subsection, we can say the content of the rule says, subject to the provisions contained in this act and in any rules made thereunder, every patent agent whose name is entered in the register shall be entitled, clause A is to practice before the controller and clause B is to prepare all documents, transact all business and discharge such other functions as may be prescribed in connection with any proceeding before the controller under this act. Okay, so we have to see that the every patent agent whose name is entered in the register, he or she shall be entitled to practice before the controller, and that means this is the compulsory condition, and to prepare all documents, transact all business and discharge such other functions as may be prescribed. Okay, so I hope it is pretty clear now. We can proceed further. Okay, next we will go to section 132. Okay, and this also comes from chapter 21, that is the title of chapter 21 is patent agents, and here the title, okay, and here we can say, just a second my dear friends, just a second sorry, the title for section 132, okay, is savings in respect of other persons authorized to act as agents. Okay, so let us proceed for the further details. Here also we can see, if we search for the particular keyword of the subsection, we can find out that the keyword that we have picked up from the contents of the section, that is prohibit. Okay, so the keyword is prohibit. So just remember this and recall the respective section. Okay, now what does this section say? Nothing in the chapter shall be deemed to prohibit, clause A, the applicant for a patent from drafting any specification or appearing or acting before the controller, or clause B, an advocate not being a patent agent from taking part in any hearing before the controller on behalf of a party who is taking part in any proceeding under this act. Okay, so here we can see the keyword is prohibit. So what are the clauses? The applicant for a patent from drafting any specification or appearing or acting before the controller. Okay, that means we can say nothing in this chapter can prohibit these things, or the either or condition, the or condition is an advocate not being a patent agent from taking part in any hearing before the controller. That means if there is a we can say advocate, there is an advocate and he is not he or she is not the patent agent, then nothing can prohibit him or her from taking part in any hearing before the controller. Okay, on behalf of a party who is taking part in any proceeding under this act. Fine, so let us proceed. Now is the turn for rule number 135. So let us pick, we can say that let us pick a rule from the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by the Amendment Act 2021. The rule 135 comes from chapter 16, that is miscellaneous. And also my dear friends, we can see here that the title for rule 135 is agency. Very simple title. So just remember agency, and you can very well recall the rule, respective rule, that is rule 135. Okay, let us proceed. Now we can say sub rules. We can say the keywords for the particular sub rules are the key phrase for, or the keyword or the key phrase for sub rule 1 is authorization of an agent. The key phrase for sub rule 2 is service upon the agent, and the keyword for, we can say the keyword from the sub rule 3 is personal signature. So just remember these things and try to recall the respective sub rules and the rule as a whole. Fine. Now sub rule 1 says, the authorization of an agent for the purposes of the act, and this rule shall be filed in form 26 or in the form of a power of attorney within a period of 3 months from the date of filing of such application or document, failing which no action shall be taken on such application or documents for further processing till such deficiency is removed. That means if there is a criteria, you have to anyhow fulfill it. Fine. So it is given here that the authorization of an agent for the purpose of this act and the rules shall be filed, act and rules, and it shall be filed via form number 26 or in the form of a power of attorney within a period of 3 months from the date of filing of such application or document. And if it is failed, if it is failed, then no action shall be taken on such application or documents, for further processing till such deficiency is removed. That means this deficiency should be removed, and then all the processings will take place. Fine. Now, sub rule 2. Where any authorization has been made under sub rule 1, service upon the agent of any document relating to any proceeding or matter under the act or these rules shall be deemed to be service upon the person, so authorizing him, and all communications directed to be made to a person in respect of any proceeding or matter may be addressed to such agent, and all appearances before the controller relating thereto may be made by or through such agent. Fine. So we can say here what is the service of the agent. So as we have seen that where any authorization has been made under sub rule 1 of this particular rule, then service upon the agent of any document relating to any proceeding or matter under the act or this rule shall be deemed to be service upon the person, so authorizing him, and all communications directed to be made to a person in respect of any proceeding or matter may be addressed to such agent. Whatever kind of if these situations exist, then the patent agent must be addressed, and all appearances before the controller relating thereto. We can say all the appearances before and all the appearances before the controller relating thereto may be made by or through such an agent. Fine. Actually, the meaning is pretty much clear. I just repeated so many times to make you understand clearly, nothing else. Now sub rule 3. Notwithstanding anything contained in sub rule 1 and 2, the controller may, if it is considered necessary, require the personal signature or presence of an applicant, opponent or party to such proceeding or matter. That means sub rule 3 says, notwithstanding anything contained in sub rule 1 and 2, the controller may. That means if the controller thinks that it is necessary, then require the personal signature or presence of an applicant. So we can say here, if it is considered necessary, require the personal signature or presence of an applicant, opponent or party to such proceeding or matter. That means for the proceeding of the matter, the personal signature or the presence of an applicant, opponent or party is required. So friends, in this way all the we can say rule 127, actually we have discussed on section 127, section 132 and rule number 135. So in this way all are completed, and as they all are based on form number 26, we can say that this is done, and this is a very we can say wonderful coincidence that today is 26th April and we are discussing on form number 26. So you can always remember this, you will never forget this. Fine. So okay friends, a very we can say happy World IP Day, and by continuing with this journey, may God bless you with all your endeavors in the IP world. And also friends, I would like to wish you all the very best for the coming patent examination 2020 or 2022. Fine, because the same is continuing as we all know. So friends, so all the very best to all of you. Okay, God bless you. Jai Hind.